Central Illinois, it's home to a lot of active seniors, so why not celebrate? It's today's community sponsor, Lindsey Village. Karen Glatzer, Director of Marketing and a resident there in the community, Joan Miller, are here with us. So let's talk about Celebrate Aging Week.
Right.
What
Where's
is
our
it?
drink, Heather? Do we have a beer or wine?
Well, Jesse actually tapped us out. So
Jesse was part of our Celebrate Aging Week 2 years ago. We had a comedy club, and
wonderful.
So yeah, it's nice to see him again.
Well, yeah, we'll get on him next time for the Guinness. So let's talk a little bit about what Celebrate Aging Week is all about and how it got started.
Well, it's led by the International Council of Active Aging, and it's celebrated across the globe during the last week of September. And the purpose of Celebrate Aging Week is to celebrate aging and active lifestyles through fun-filled community events that are aimed at people who are 55 and better.
And so when did it get started here in Central Illinois? Because we've been doing it for a few years now.
Yeah, this is our 5th year now. At Lindsey, we believe that you are never too young or too old to grow and learn something new. And research shows us that only 30% of how we age is determined by our genetics. 70% of how we age is determined by the choices we make every day concerning our well-being. So there's 4 components of well-being that all of us as human beings need, and that's social, intellectual, spiritual, and physical. And so when we have these 4 components of well-being in our daily lives, we tend to be happier and we tend to live longer. And so in 2014, we wanted to spread this news outside Lindsey's walls to everybody, and we started Celebrate Aging Week. So that was in 2014, and we've grown every year. It's getting bigger and bigger.
And someone who's taken advantage of Celebrate Aging Week, one of your residents, Joan. So let's talk about how you determine what these events will be, because like you mentioned, you had a comedy, session last year. So how do you decide, well, what are we going to do this year to celebrate aging?
Whatever would be fun and interesting, and based on our 4 components, the social, intellectual, physical, and spiritual. And some of the things we're doing this time, we're going to have a trivia night. We're going to have a night at a bar.
Wow, she said that hesitantly.
Because you're a senior doesn't mean you can't go to a bar. These events have been so much fun, so exciting to take part in, and to include the rest of the community, not just Lindsey. A lot of my friends go. I passed out our brochures at my exercise class today, and I hope every one of them will show up for at least one of the events.
Well, yeah, because there are quite a few to choose from, and we want to mention these are all free events.
They are all free because of all of our sponsors that we have, and so we're so grateful for each one of them.
Yeah, I think we had a graphic with the list of all of the sponsors that are helping you out this year.
Good.
So do you want to give them a little shout out?
Yeah. Do we have that graphic again?
Well, maybe.
Okay, well, we have Carl and OSF, and we have Health Alliance, Medicare, and Age Friendly, Champaign-Urbana, and the Urbana Park District.
There it is.
So we have the Champaign County Chamber of Commerce, and so we're really thankful for all of them because that just makes it more accessible for people in the community to engage in these fun activities because they are all free. And as Joan alluded to, the first one that we're kicking off is we're having a Feel Good Fest on Saturday right after the Alzheimer's Walk. So Lindsey is the title sponsor of the Alzheimer's Walk. So if you're participating in that walk, come back over to Lindsey for a party afterwards.
Nice.
And we have all kinds of fun things going on. We are going to have miniature therapy horses, therapy dogs. We'll have essential oils, a free lunch. Massages are available. That's something you'll want after a long walk, right? And we'll have some speakers there too about how to make your best third, your last third. But let me try that again. Mantras for making your third your best third.
Oh,
did you get that?
Well, kinda. It sounds right when you say it, so I believe you. So that sounds like a lot of fun, and it all kicks off Saturday.
Yes.
And then it runs for a week.
It runs for a week, and then on Monday night.
Yeah. I was just going to say, also at the Feel Good Fest, we're going to have wine and chocolate sampling. And let me put in a plug for the Walk to End Alzheimer's, and that'll take place at 10 a.m. on Saturday, the 22nd, in Centennial Park.
Yeah, that's an event near and dear to my heart, so I'm glad you gave that a little extra plug there. So it's going to be a great time to celebrate our seniors, because when we celebrate like this, we keep ourselves young and young at heart, and so it's just better for our health overall, right?
Overall, so you can exercise your mind on Monday night with trivia with Mike Hale is going to be our host for that. And then on Tuesday, we have an encore Career Opportunity Expo with Health Alliance and Carl. So it's rethinking retirement. You know, what do you want your next career to be,
Right.
or what are you going to do with your time?
Well, you've got so much stuff planned. We'll have to put it all on ciLiving.tv because sadly we're out of time.
Okay.
But we appreciate you all coming. Go grab you a sip of Guinness here on your way out. But in the meantime, we will connect you. Some of the events you do have to RSVP for. We'll have that information on ciLiving.tv. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We love when our friends from Clark Lindsey come. But